Namaste everyone. In this video, we shall answer 3 MCQs multiple choice questions related to physics. I have chosen these questions from the sample question paper 2023-24 released by the CBSE. So we shall see what are the questions and what are their answers. So I shall share the questions with you now. So these are the questions. Here you can find questions related to chemistry and biology as well, but as I said before, we shall just concentrate on the questions related to physics only. Now let's concentrate on question 13. So question 13 says an object is placed in front of a convex mirror, its image is formed. So there are 4 options given to us. So the right option can be chosen by remembering the fact that a convex mirror will always produce a virtual image, and virtual image is always formed behind the mirror. So the image formed by a convex mirror is always formed behind the mirror. Using this fact, we can easily choose option D is correct, behind the mirror, and its position varies according to the object distance. Why? Because in option A, B, and C, you can see that the 3 options say that the image is formed in front of the mirror. Only option D says the image is formed behind the mirror. You can easily answer this. But if you are interested to know how to demonstrate or to show how the image is formed behind the mirror always, so we should take the help of appropriate ray diagrams. So what we shall do now is we shall draw a ray diagram and show that the image formed by a convex mirror is always behind the mirror. So I shall do that now. Right. So let me draw the ray diagram here itself. Here I shall take a convex mirror. Now this is how a convex mirror is generally drawn. The center of this mirror is denoted by letter P, and it's called pole of the mirror. So here we'll have the center of curvature for this convex mirror, an imaginary line that passes through P and C is called principal axis. Exactly halfway between P and C there is a point, and that point is called as focus or principal focus. Now the left side of this mirror, which is nothing but a convex mirror, is called front of the mirror. So let's draw an object here. Whatever may be the object, generally the object is shown in this way with an arrow like this. Now to draw the image formed by this convex mirror, we should consider at least 2 rays coming from the object. So let's take the first ray coming from the tip of the object like this, which is incident on the mirror, and this ray is parallel to the principal axis. Now convex mirror is a diverging mirror. Convex mirror is a diverging mirror. So it diverges the rays of light falling on it. How does it diverge? It diverges the ray parallel to the principal axis in such a way that it appears that the ray which I've drawn now, this is the reflected ray, appears to come from the point F. Why appears to come from the point F? Why can't it really come from point F? You know that mirrors are opaque objects. They don't permit light to pass through them. So this is one ray. This is one reflected ray. as you can see, this way is getting diverged from by the mirror. So we need one more ray. So I'll take the ray starting from the same point as the first ray. I shall make it to point at C. So any ray that is incident on the mirror focused at C will go back along its path. So now this reflected ray will go like this. Now where is the image formed? Remember, the image is formed where the reflected rays meet, or the image appears to be formed where the reflected rays appear to meet. As you can see, these two reflected rays, they are diverging from each other, they're going away from each other. There is no chance for these two rays to meet in front of the mirror. So when you produce these two rays backward, they appear to meet somewhere here, where between P and F, somewhere here. So the image of the object is formed between P and F. Now as you can see, it is formed behind the mirror. Now if you change the position of the object, the image will be formed between P and F, except when the object is at infinity. And its position means the position of the image varies based on the position of the object. So from all this discussion, we can conclude that a convex mirror will always produce an image behind the mirror, and the position of the image varies based on the position of the object. So in this way we can conclude that option D is correct. So option D says what we have said before, or what we have concluded, and therefore option D, as you can see, that is behind the mirror and its position varies according to the object distance. Now let's focus on question 14. When light enters the atmosphere, it strikes on extremely fine particles which deflect. It's sorry for this, the word deflect is covered. So which deflects rays of light in all possible directions. This is due to, so indirectly is asking the phenomenon of light that satisfies the sentence, the first sentence in the question. So here, reflection of light, no, it's not the reflection of light. So atmospheric refraction does take place, but the rays are not deflected in all possible directions. Scattering, yes, scattering of light is the phenomenon in which when light strikes small particles in the atmosphere, they are deflected in all possible directions. And therefore scattering of light is the correct option. Dispersion of light is not the correct one, because in dispersion of light will split itself into its component colors instead of getting deflected. So therefore, so which is the correct option? The correct option is C, scattering of light. Now let's focus on question 19, which is assertion and reason. I'm sure all of you are familiar with assertion and reason. You will find these questions in other subjects as well. So you can see the options of this question 19 are given as both A and R are true. R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true. R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, but R is false. A is false, but R is true. So which one is correct? Which of these four options is correct? Let's read the assertion. A compass needle is placed near a current carrying wire. The deflection of the compass needle decreases when the magnitude of the current in the wire is increased. So this is from the chapter called Magnetic Effects of Electric Current. And we just need to remember one point. Whenever current passes through a conductor or a wire, it will produce magnetic field. and with the help of this magnetic field, the compass needle will get deflected. Now if you increase the current in the wire, the magnetic field that is produced also will be more, or the strength of the magnetic field produced by increased current will be more, and therefore there must be more deflection. But the assertion here says the deflection of the compass needle will decrease. Actually, deflection of the compass needle will increase when the magnitude of the current in the wire is increased. So therefore assertion is saying something which is not true, therefore assertion is false. Reason: the strength of a magnetic field at a point near the conductor increases on increasing the current. This is what we were discussing. If you increase the magnitude of current in a conductor or a wire, the strength of magnetic field will increase, and because of this, because of the increase in strength of magnetic field, there shall be more deflection. So reason is saying something which is true, so therefore R is true. Even if you don't know whether the reason is correct or not, you can still say if assertion is false but reason is true. Can we do that here? No. In fact, to decide that assertion is false, we need to know the reason, that if there is increase in current, there shall be more uh, magnetic field that is produced, and there shall be more deflection of the compass needle. Thank you for watching. We shall solve some more questions in the upcoming videos. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.